ArnKratos is, you know, again, very talented player. Defense, defense, defense. I've never seen someone so committed to holding on to block and just waiting for the opportunity. I watched him just outweight some of the best players in the business.
And characters and upgraded Jackie. He waited. He just blocked everything.
He waited.
Waited for his turn, and he seized the moment. And that's what he's going to need here against Sonic. ArnKratos has a reputation, but it's been online as being this incredibly skilled player, and everyone had their doubts. But guess who's proving them wrong here? It is Kratos here in the winner's side of Top-8 of the final premiere event, and going to show that he's one of the best in the world. And coming all the way from Russia, got to give massive shout-outs as we come here into game number 1. It's going to be, what's it going to be? Is it going to be the Soul Eater pick, or is it going to be Warlock here against Collector?
We have been seeing him play both, so it could be either one, depending on what he wants for the situation. Let's see it. Let's see what that variation is. Are you guys ready for some of the best Mortal Kombat 11 in the business here? Going right here with the Warlock variation is ArnKratos and SonicFox. They're staying true to their word, picking only Collector for this entire tournament.
Had a couple of scares too, did Sonic, in the pools and in top 16, but has made it work, has made the adjustments on the fly.
You just can't downplay this character anymore. That's it. Everyone playing this character cannot downplay this character anymore. SonicFox is proven it.
And I don't know if that was an input error or not, but accidentally teleporting themselves into the corner right there. But it's a massive pickup, but a little bit of an execution error to start us off. Maybe feeling the jitters here.
Quite possibly here, SonicFox has ArnKratos up against the corner. Going to be doing a lot of damage here, upwards, I'm sorry, just barely 30% here, 31%, and just hits him with a regular string, and that's going to be all she wrote for this round. SonicFox taking the lead.
So much does Sonic open up people with a threat of command grab, with a threat of normal throw that has double crushing blows, to walk up, wait a split second to try to get you to press a button, and then forward one you into just exactly that. We've seen it time and time again so far in this bracket. ArnKratos.
Yeah, it's going to be very interesting for SonicFox dipping into normal throws, especially when he's got a mid-command grab in this variation. Almost find no reason to do it outside of just cashing in on those crushing blows. But is ArnKratos the type? Because every time he's always avoided the throw so perfectly, and as soon as I say that, he's just getting thrown here in the corner.
Yeah, you gotta be careful in mid-command grab again. And this can just loop if you have nowhere to go, just like this. And it's gonna be the threat of everything that is gonna be so massive for SonicFox. You know, the threat of normal throw, threat of the crushing blows. And then if you're trying to make a read on that, he's got the mid to really mix you up. Just so smart as Sonic, and the approach of the tools that the character has. And I think that's why Sonic feels this character is so strong, because the character's always had the tools, it's just been utilization of it.
Yeah, definitely utilization here, but we are seeing it here. Great down two, one of the best down twos in the business. It lowers that hurt box, and SonicFox taking this game nice and clean here. But guys, remember, this is pro competition, so at pro competition rules, no longer first to 2. Now, every match from here on out, every set is 3 out of 5. So ArnKratos has a little bit of breathing room. He can go back to the character select, but opts not to. Instead, going right into rematch, doesn't even want to take a break. What do you think about that?
You know, I would have had a little bit of a breather with how Sonic came out. I think he's just going to say, you know what, just got to avoid a little bit more of, this, of those command grabs. And you have to be careful, Sonic playing at that 4 range, which not a lot of other characters can really contest. Those 4 staggers, 4-4 staggers, 4-4-3, letting it rip. Throwing the Beyblade out there in the field. And look at this massive B&B damage. Even on the breakaway, still eating 22 before it is not the best day at the office here in MK11.
No, definitely. And SonicFox are doing a great job of staying right outside of that wake up 3 range, kind of forcing and making ArnKratos no longer, you know, go for those options. And then once that happens, that's when you can go in with the mix, command grab or no command grab. Great punish here by the Fox.
All right, just a little bit of insider information. I was watching Sonic practice those punishes right before getting this top 8, as well as looking out for the Soul Eater pick and practicing the mix-up off of the back one that variation possesses. But it's going to be the Warlock pick, and looks prepared for both the Sonic.
Oh, yeah.
And taking away that tool, right, that ArnKratos is used to getting away with, just throwing out those skulls. Not against Sonic here. Knowing exactly how to punish with that forward dash into the 4. And look at the reward. Massive damage, no breakaway available. Looks for the reset. And that wasn't even a kick throw. He just blocked and then did it.
Well, SonicFox right now showing us how powerful a standing reset can be, especially when you have access to command grab. But hold on, ArnKratos getting the crushing blow. 30% full screen here. Now, SonicFox, they need to work their way in.
Has to have the highest hit rate on crushing blows out of Shang Tsung I've ever seen out of anyone that has played the character to date.
It's so quick to get that big boot to the face.
Oh, look at the teleport, a little too slow. When we went for the down force there, maybe sticking with the 1-1. Those teleports do recover awful quick. The frame data makes the otherwise, though. And avoiding the kill with the breakaway. That means that Sonic believes in the round, in the comeback here.
He at least believes in being, or I'm sorry, they at least believe in being alive long enough to get some bar back. It can happen. It could happen. One opening, and this could happen. It could go into Vegas. No!
Did you see back-to-back the down one of Shang whiffing?
Yes, yes, it did. Whiffed like nothing.
That would have been the choice that I would have gotten in that situation, right? Just swing with a down one.
Try it. I mean, look, when they're so far down on health, down to nothing, it's a great option. Getting a little health back with that 12% throw. Big jump in kick, and it's going to lead into a lot of damage thanks to the corner positioning. Ending it here with the Soul Train. Going for the throw, but SonicFox ready to poke back, ready to take the offense. Wake up 3.
Because, you know, ArnKratos has the escape failed, you know Sonic's going to be scouting out another throw attempt, and just like that. Because, you know, at that point, you're just playing the percentages. If you've got the crushing blow locked and loaded, odds are you're probably going to try to do it.
What a teleport and a perfect punish here executed. Oh, but he drops the combo. Breakdown 2. You can't jump in on SonicFox. You just can't.
This is one of the best anti-airs versus arguably one of the best jump kicks in the game. You know, Shang Tsung, Kung Lao up there in the top tiers, and there's another one for you, and ArnKratos all of a sudden tied this up at 1-1. We got ourselves a match.
I think I just got done saying you can't jump in on SonicFox, and that was really the determining play here. And like you said, Shang Tsung has one of the best jump kicks in the game.
It's just got that special angle to it, and
that's not in the frame data.
Yeah, so so it has the angle, and in the frame data, it has the startup and the active frames of what you want.
Great command grow, and it's you know, amazing Oki. League's close enough, but great down 2 here by ArnKratos, recognizing it fast enough for those active frames to come into play. A great poke, and SonicFox is finding themselves really close to the corner here. Big conversion, just close enough to pull off all this damage. 30%, which is a lot for Shang Tsung.
That it most certainly is, and ArnKratos has found the damage with his character, which is something we're not used to really seeing too much in competitive play. It's you know, it's the more laid-back, zony style. Just get, you know, the 200s, the 220s off of the zoning eruption combos, but not ArnKratos. He's finding the damage, finding the crushing blows, and just looks like a master of his character.
Absolutely, absolutely here. Great blocks to the full string. Doesn't get anything afterwards. Instead looking for a short hop. Not sure if that was an input error, but doesn't matter. ArnKratos ready to take the lead here in game number 3 as he is up 1 round over the Fox.
I think the biggest question, one of the biggest questions of the tournament is what will happen when Sonic goes down, potentially 2-1 situation. Will they come off of Collector? But we saw on the winner's side was down 1-0 against someone like Biohazard and stuck with it and still made it work because, again, the adjustments mid-match.
I mean, you got to consider that, you know, SonicFox, that they know that they're a shoe in here for final combat. So, you know, not as serious of a moment here, but you can't sneeze at the amount of money that these guys are all competing for.
There is still $10,000 on the line here, and
there is.
And you're right, Sonic is not only locked in, but locked in at first. There's no way to pass them in points.
It's just been too dominant of a season.
But of course, you know, when you're on top, when you're on the top, you want to stay on the top, and so you want to win everything leading up into it, and that's kind of the, you know, the SonicFox mentality is staying at the top.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely true here. Great jumping kick over to the other side, and still no anti-air, just kind of waiting for the opportunity is the Sonic. Oh, breakdown 2.
Scary situation right there. You know, ArnKratos had those plus frames. If Sonic had decided to disrespect, Fatal Blow could have been sitting there. Very scary, but SonicFox able to stay alive with her back to the corner, too. Ooh. Scary whip to stand 1 in that down 4 range. Just jump kicking in and says, you know what? Try and anti-air this. Shang Tsung's down 2. Not so good as Collector's there. Just challenging him.
Great hit confirm here, but drops the ender, doesn't get the combo extension, but it's okay. ArnKratos picking it up right where he dropped and, you know, taking advantage of the momentum, taking advantage of the fact that Collector was still blocking.
One of the few characters that can punish that forward 3 string as well. You saw the ground eruption do it, gets a great read on the 4 attempt out of Sonic, and Sonic mixing things up so well. Hasn't done the forward 1 stagger really at all this match.
No, but, you know, these command grabs have been pretty successful. 150 damage here, and ready for the teleport, ready to react. ArnKratos has SonicFox up against the ropes here as ArnKratos takes the lead 2-1. And a lot of people considered ArnKratos to be the underdog, but like you said, sticking with Collector here, SonicFox not straying away, and now locked on this character for the entirety of the set. They need to win the next 2 games if they want to stay in the upper bracket here.
If you saw there, ArnKratos gave us a little bit of a wink right there. It's those mid-match adjustments. Doing something differently against those teleports that he was reacting to earlier, but with the wrong normal, it seemed. This time going with the 1-1 looked to be a much better choice, and caught Sonic off guard, thought he may have been able to get away with murder. Oh, this is the sexy combo. That is some.
It's tough. It's a tough combo. If you guys don't believe me, try it in training room and then try to do it in a competitive setting with so much pressure on the line here.
I remember yesterday Sonic dropping that twice in one game and still kept going for it. And you know what? Hit it from then on out. It's that belief. And with that belief has a huge lead. I think was a little late on the down 2 attempt right there, but got the low profile instead just by holding down. Because that's what happens when a lot of people do those early jump normals, try to get those active frames out there as quick as possible, is that they're going to be very high. And so you can't get a lot of low profiles on these jump attempts.
Yeah, that definitely happens all the time here. I love how ArnKratos is not committing or over-committing to the 3-hitting string, but recognizing that, either SonicFox has blocked the first part of the string or that the string has whiffed, so he's not, putting himself in any real danger. ArnKratos is just playing like a maniac right now. By maniac, I mean just playing so well. So calculated, so patient. I mean, this is incredible MK11 gameplay right here.
I've also seen Arn take something completely out of the game plan, which is back 3 mix-up. Was utilizing it all day yesterday and had to have thought that Sonic was going to do some preparation on it. Completely took it out and has a different approach and now puts himself on match point against SonicFox here in the pro competition just to start off our top 8.
This is intense. This is down to the wire here. Getting the full punish is the Fox here. And that's the perfect time to command grab as soon as your opponent's on the ground. Now keep in mind, this command grab is mid. You're forced to jump against it. Gets the beautiful combo there. Great corner carry positioning here. Right front, but he decides to just jump on Wake Up, and SonicFox now finds themselves in a really bad spot, but still able to just mace out of there. Drops the combo. That's huge.
Oh no, that was a massive jump. They could have got it, but a whiff of the throat of ArnKratos, and Sonic is going to tie us up at 2-2 out of nowhere, realizing the situation that they are in and just having to laugh it off, it seems.
Is that the first down 2 crushing blow we saw in that set? Yes. I mean, that's something very common in this game because every character has access to it. But I
feel like the more that this game has developed competitively, the less we've seen those kind of day one, oh, well, it's going to happen. We've seen less and less of that, and
you're right.
These higher tactics, it feels like the more that we play this game and the more utilization of the other tools that these characters have and the game system itself has really shaped up MK11 well competitively.
Yeah, at a high level, a lot of these players know that every single throw is a risk. Every single throw could mean a full combo or at least a down to crushing blow into a lot of damage or into, coming off of that breakaway, which a lot of people don't want to do that. They don't want to take the risk, so why would they?
Or in Sonic's case, why take that risk when you throw a mid-grab that's unblockable and uncrouchable?
I know you know all about those mid-command grabs, Mr. Aquaman.
It's a good life.
That's a privilege. Oh, fatal blow. Now this should be enough here. I know this one doesn't really scale, especially after it connects after only 2 hits.
I saw a lot of shields and able to survive this. Arn, do you believe in magic? You just woke up with it. Another match point for ArnKratos. Stolen. Call the police. 911. I'd like to report a robbery.
Absolutely robbed from right underneath there. He just knew. He knew that was the opportunity. And SonicFox, they just didn't think he was capable of doing such a move.
That is the mix-up, Arma. Are they going to do it or not? We don't even know.
You were just talking about how we don't see day 1, day 2 stuff, and that's day 1 as it gets. Wake Up fatal blow, and it worked.
Hey, it worked. Match point for Kratos. SonicFox also dwindling on health right now. Being zoned out so smart is Kratos, not trying to take too many risks. We know that the threat of teleport's there the entire time.
Down 2 working perfectly, but SonicFox dropping the follow-up there. I'm not sure if it was actually possible. He did seem like he was high enough.
The conversion straight skull to close out that.
Right there, he's thinking about positioning. He wants Collector away, but Collector so mobile with the access to that teleport specific to this variation only.
SonicFox looking at the threat of the throw and being able to open him up with the 1-2 right there, and gets a perfect spacing on the 4-4, cashes out on the breaker as well, the down 2, misses on the air, so hard to beat it is that Shang Tsung kick. Now a chip territory is Sonic that goes to losers, and ArnKratos has done it!
He did it. He did the unbelievable, knocking SonicFox into the lower bracket as this first round in this top 8. Absolutely incredible.
Coming in here with, I think he came in here with a couple of pro competition points. All the way from Russia to guaranteed top 3, sending SonicFox to lose. Come on.
How?
Come on.
How is this possible?
Cinderella story here at Northeast
Incredible.
Championships.
Incredible. He's gone through so many great players. And again, it comes down to his willingness to just be patient, well calculated, and understand the risk. Didn't go for too many throws, just kind of waiting to whiff punish anything, waiting to get anything guaranteed. Although jumping with Shang Tsung, how risky is that? It is one of the best jump kicks in the game, so is it really risky?
It's crazy how even he had Sonic condition there at the end to just hold the jump kick. Because, you know, I think throughout the set, it was, okay, I've anti-aired like 3 times, but I've gotten kicked like 7 times. maybe I should kind of calm down on that a little bit.
So what's the math?
And you notice in that last game, just Sonic holding those jump kicks, allowing Kratos to take his turn. Yeah. And it was just control out of Kratos, I think, throughout that entire set. Wonderful, masterfully played, if I'm being honest with you.
Oh, yeah, no, it was. It was absolutely fantastic, but